Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be learning a really simple, quick and easy project that you can do with your yarn. It is a baby beanie. We're going to be crocheting a beanie for babies. I would say this beanie would fit anywhere from like a newborn to 3-month old baby, and then I'm going to show you how, if you want to make it bigger for, as the baby grows, it's easy. You just have to add a couple of more rows, and I will show you where you would have to add those rows in. So let's get started. I'm going to be using today this nice soft yarn I got at Michael's. I moved the label a while back, so I really can't remember exactly what the brand was, but it's really nice and soft. I love how it feels. And I think the label said something about like baby yarns and stuff like that. So you'll feel it when you touch it. It is 100% acrylic. So it is a 4mm yarn, I believe, 4 or 5mm yarn. I'm gonna be using my 4mm hook. And let's begin. So you're first gonna start off with a slip knot, as you usually do. Okay. And then we're going to be chaining 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Once you have chain 28, you're going to do a half double crochet. This project is all going to be about half double crochets, so it's really simple. You're going to do yarn over, and then we're going to do the first half double crochet in the third chain from the hook, like so. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull all 3 loops. So that is a half double crochet. Get some yarn out. Okay. And now we're going to do a half double crochet in each stitch until we finish that row. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3 hoops. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And again, another half double crochet. I was doing a project earlier and it was a double crochet, so I'm still like twitching and stopping trying to do the double crochet, but it's a half double crochet all the way through. As we do this, I want to take a moment and remind you, before I forget, to please like and subscribe to my channel. It is very important to me. I'm trying to grow my channel. As you can see, I only have a few followers at the moment. I believe I have 241 followers, and I'm trying to grow. So please, that's the best way that you can support me. All these patterns I'm doing are free, and I really just appreciate it. So we're gonna do another half double crochet. We're almost there. Half double crochet and another half double crochet. Like I've also mentioned before, there's not really a right or wrong way to hold your hook. It's however you feel comfortable. You can hold it like this, or you can hold it like this, however you feel comfortable. I switch back and forth. It's however my hand is feeling comfortable at that moment. I'm sorry about the ugly nail. I had a little accident, so I kind of stubbed it and it's not looking too pretty, but it's healing, so eventually it will look good. Now let's see, let's get back to this. Another half double crochet, and here we have our last stitch. We're gonna do a half double crochet, that last stitch. And once you're done with your row, let me zoom out a little bit, there we go. Once you're done with your first row, you are going to chain 1, chain 2, turn your work. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to half double crochet inside each of these stitches, but we're going to do it in the back loop. That is going to create a textured look. So this is how the finished product looks. I haven't weaved in the ends on this yet, but I finished this one earlier. And see how it's like ribbed? It's got that nice ribbed textured look. That's because we're going to be doing the half double crochet in the back loop of each row. So after you chain 2 and you turn your work, we're going to do a half double crochet in not this one, because that's where you just did your 2 chains. That's your first half double crochet. You're going to begin with this one here. You're going to go in the back loop. I want to make sure you can see it. And just do your half double crochet as usual. The only difference is, instead of doing this as we would usually do, we are just going to do it here in the back loop. Oh, and more yarn. Another half double crochet. Half double crochet. And again, just half double crochet your way through in the back loop. Okay, I'm gonna finish this row with you guys, and then I'll go ahead and stop the video, do the rest of the rows, and then come back. Okay, we're almost there at the end of our second row. Okay, this is very important. You want to make sure that you grab the last stitch so that it doesn't start coming out of shape. So we did that one in the back loop. That was our last stitch there. Okay, and now you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work, and simply do the same thing again. Half double crochet in the back loop. So whenever do this first one, you start here in this one, the second one, back loop. And you're gonna continue doing this until we have a total of 25 rows. Okay, and I will see you guys shortly. Hi everyone, I am back. I have made all my 25 rows. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna do 25 rows. This is more for like a newborn to 3-month-old baby. If you need a bigger size, just feel free to go ahead and make some more rows. But now we're gonna start putting this beanie together. So once you have all 25 rows, or however many rows you have, we left off right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just chain 1. We're going to turn the work like so, and you're going to just put these 2 ends together like a sandwich. But since I'm on this side, let me start like this. See, it's like a sandwich. And now what we're going to start doing is we're going to start doing the slip stitch, or actually a single crochet. So I start putting my hook through here like so, and then I grab on the chain on the other side. And I also, as we do this, I'm going to try and hide this tail. So now I got the yarn, pull through both sides, chain 1, and let me just turn it this way, it's more comfortable. Again, this is the tail that we're hiding. You're going to grab your hook and put it through. You're going to insert it through the next chain, the next stitch, and then on the other side too. And then you're going to grab your working yarn and pull it through both sides. Yarn over, pull through 2. Again, so insert my hook, the next stitch. I want to make sure you guys see. Just like that, went right through. And then I grab the other piece and I also go right through the stitch. This is the tail that I'm hiding, and this is the working yarn. I grab the working yarn and I pull it through both sides and make my single crochet, and we continue doing that all throughout. So again, the hook, insert it into your next stitch. Make sure you're also grabbing the next stitch on the other piece. Grab the yarn, pull through. You have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, all the way till the end of this row, because we want to just close it off, and then you'll see what the next step is. We're almost done with this beanie. It's a very quick and easy project. So again, insert your hook, next stitch, all the way on the other side also. Grab your working yarn, pull it through both sides. Yarn over, pull through 2, and see how we're hiding this tail? That way at the end, we don't have to worry about all these threads, that are these loose threads that we have to hide. Again, like I've mentioned before, I hate that part of the project. I mean, it's the most tedious part to me. It's like when I have all those loose ends and I have to start hiding it. So if I can hide it as I crochet, as I go, that is perfection. One less thing to worry about at the end. Makes your project's time, you know, a little bit shorter and just not as tedious and annoying. See, my tail is almost hidden. I'm weaving it in as we go. Insert your hook, next stitch, just make sure you're grabbing the whole stitch and that you're also grabbing the stitch on the other piece, the other end. And just single crocheting our way. Okay. I always like to check and make sure I'm getting both sides properly. This end of the tail here is a little fringy, so I have to make sure I have it under control so I can weave it in. And yay, that whole tail is weaved in. You don't have to worry about it. Let's carry on. Just a few more single crochets and we're done. Oh, we're done with this part. Still have a little bit to go, just a little bit. We have one more step after this. Okay, we weave it in like so. Single crochet. And here is our last single crochet. Don't forget that last stitch there. And then after you do that, you're going to chain one, and then you just fasten off as usual. So I chain one, cut this here, and I pull it. And then, see, I'll have to weave in this at the end, but it's not the same as having to weave this in and then another piece. Okay, so now that you have this done like so, this is the the inside out of your project. Because once we're done, we're gonna flip it to this side. That way it won't show exactly where you stitched together the two pieces, and also it won't show where we're going to now do our gather in order to scrunch up the beanie. So in order to do the top, I like to grab the project, lay it flat, make sure it's all like nice and even. Okay, once I do that, you can use the thick tapestry needles or the ones you use sometimes to weave in these loose ends, or you can just use your hook. I'm gonna use my hook for this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the yarn and I'm going to work my way like so. See, I go in here, go behind, go into the next stitch, then I go out. It's kind of like a little weave pattern. Just like so, in and out, in and out. It's like an accordion, I would say, pattern. Just like that. That's just me because I want to save some steps. And then grab your yarn like so. I hold it tight so I don't lose it. And I start to just, I lost it. Nope, here it is. I guess I am gonna have to do it the other way. It's so much of a shortcut. So you just pull it through here. It's like we're doing a drawstring, like when we do a drawstring skirt or pants. So in and out. Now I pull from the back of the stitch, and then I pull from the front of the stitch, all the way around. We're going to do that. Like so. See, so when you start pulling it, it's going to create that drawstring effect. And it's going to help you gather the top of the beanie. Just like that. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get through these stitches right here. Especially when the yarn is all the same color. It gets a little confusing because it blends in. And then we do this. We're almost there. Almost done, guys. Almost there. Again, I'm sure there's faster techniques, and also if you use like that tapestry needle that you use at the end of projects to weave the yarn in, I'm sure it's faster. Just working with my hook today. Ooh. Okay. You want to do it all the way around until you meet with the other end of the yarn. Ooh, again, because it's the same color, I'm having difficulty seeing it. Okay, and here's the last one where it meets with this other piece. So now you just adjust it. I'm gonna make it, just gonna pull it, and then so you guys can see, I'll do it standing up. So just make it as tight as possible, and then you're gonna do, again, you're gonna try to make it as tight as possible. Trying to make sure everything is nice and gathered. So once you have it nice and tight, you're gonna start making knots. I like to do at least 3, just to make sure that baby isn't going anywhere. It's gonna be a nice, strong knot. Okay. So once you do that, you can cut the strings. There's no need to have all that. And then now this, you can hide it. This is the tail from when we did the single crochet seam, when we put the stuff together. I'm just gonna do a little bit of hiding it, of weaving it in. And because this is gonna be in the inside of the beanie, it's really not gonna show. But again, you always wanna make sure it's nice and fastened. You never want that to come undone. Okay, and there you have it. You have your beanie. So now you're gonna flip it inside out, or outside in, I should say. You're gonna flip it the correct way. Look how beautiful that beanie is. And then all you do is this edge, you're gonna fold it, so you get that nice finish to it. And look how cute that is, guys. Look how cute that baby beanie is. And the texture, I just love it. It's that nice rib texture, beautiful. Also, you can decorate it with a big pom-pom in the top, which I will make a tutorial on that. I haven't posted a tutorial on it, but I will. I will show you how I make the pom-poms, and I will also show you how to make baby booties. So make sure that you subscribe so you can stay posted every time, you know, up to date with all the videos that I post. I'm going to be doing the baby booties. I'm going to be showing you how to do pom-poms. Also, I want to do a fun blanket project with you guys. And then I'm planning on uploading some more crochet of my bikinis. I love swimwear. So I will be doing step-by-step tutorial on how to make crochet bikinis. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.